Let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. So, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last week we finished the dative case. Actually, dative and the genitive are, so we all form it is exactly the same because so dative sign and the genitive sign are the same actually, but usage is not the same. So that is why uh, so genitive case also. Okay, so the same like the dative and genitive. So in the masculine and neuter, we can see the sasa and the no form. That is for masculine and neuter gender. But for feminine, so ya or ya. So that is for feminine. In the but plural is in both the same, in all gender the same. So that is why exactly the same as the dative in way of forming. But so to understand the usage of the dative, sorry, genitive. So this genitive, so to understand the usage of the genitive, firstly, so that genitive is called in Pali. So one is called the, so Sami. Sami means the owner. Oh, Sami. So Sami Vibhati. So genetic case. So Sami Vibhati. So maybe case. So denoting the owner. So in this way can be understood. So actually the meaning of Sami is owner. So for example, so one example, Burisasa Dana. So the meaning of Dana is, what? So Burisasa means of a man, of the man. So now the whole line means, so the, so what of the man, or the man's property, the man's wealth. So the man is, owner of this wealth, this dana. So that is why, this of genitive sense can be understood here, sami. So that is why that the genetic case in Pali called the sami vibhati. Sami vibhati. And then, so, so like, mama, gehan, me, my house, my home, or, my house. So this house is belonging to me. So in this way, here mama is actually genitive case. Okay, so, and also, so kahabati no. So kahabati no. So Sivaka. So the workers of the household. So in this case, instead of saying, these workers are, workers are belonging to the household. So men and men. So we could not say belong to me, my worker, even though we can say my workers or my servants or my retinues, my followers, even though we can say, but instead of saying here belonging, so in this case, so the sense of the genitive is uh, can be understood as a so those worker or servants are related to the householder. So in that case, genitives will be called the sambanda. So sambanda vibhakti. So that means so case, so denoting the relationship. So relationship between so person and things or two things or something. Two friends was like my friend, Mama, so Sahayako like that. So in this way, the genitive case is called in Pali Sami Vibhakti or Sambandha Vibhakti. So to denote the owner, possessor, or to denote the relationship. Okay, that is original sense of the genitive. But later, so development of the genitive can be found. So for example, so Kamman Karoti. So he so performs the activity or the work as a sentence. But so when we change the instead of the karoti, karana, so at that time its object will be not as a object like a kamasa karana. So the meaning of that one is so performing the work. So in this way, object, but so perform is changing. So that is why such a genitive so can be understood as a we call the Gammata chati in Pali. Gammata chati that means uh, in English. So accusative like genitive. So genitive case look like the accusative. In this way also Gammata chati also can be understood. So to one example also. So Buri saw so Brahman so Gachati. So the man so goes to the village. Okay. But so sometimes so Buri Sasa so Gaman gamen. In this also maybe so going off. So the man to the village. So such a, so going off the member, so to the village here, just to understand, so can be omitted. So Burisasa Gamane. So going off the man. In this way also, so the act of going is done by the man. So that is, and this one is also a kind of the, so agent sense. So that is, in Pali we call the, so Katluta Chatti. Genetic case. So Katluta, instrumental like. So genitive. So in this way also can be understood. Mostly in these two sense can be found. So formal originally, the meaning of that genitive, main sense of the genitive is Sami, the owner, and Sambandha, the relationship to things or to items. But later development of the usage of that case is gammata, even though genitive case, but accusative sense. Even though genitive case, but instrumental sense, agent sense, by. So going by the man or going off the man like that. So in this way also can be, understood. So gamma mean object, atta mean meaning. So genitive in the sense of object, literal meaning of that one. So genitive uh, in the sense of object. So that is accusative like genitive. Technically we call. Here also kaduta cheti. So genitive in the sense of agent. So in this way, but technically instrumental like genitive. So in this way can be understood. So that is the usage of the genitive. So not the same as the dative. Dative is receiver. So one who so I give lecture to you, or I give to my friend. So I give Dhamma talk to the audience, those friends, those you are. So receive out of those message, those things, so offered by the subject. So that they are dative or indirect object in English, but genitive is like this. So owner of things or relation of two things, and also in the sense of in the sense of object, in the sense of agent. So mainly in these four senses can be found there. So the usage of the genitive. Okay, now so let's go to the next case is ablative. So ablative case is formally in grammar we call the sama and the he. Sama and the he. But even though in traditional grammar say that later instead of the so sama, so we can form the ma, and also we can see the ah. So that is masculine and the neuter, especially after the common noun. But in feminine gender, so just ya inserted, so such a ya form. So that is for feminine. But for the plural is, he, but later one more form by insertion but. before the he. So we have the B form also in all three gender. So actually this change to the ha, and the ha and ma change their position. This one, so that is originally this one. But this R form is, ma, so contracted form of reducing the sa ma or ma ha, only R remain. So that is why we have the R form. But for the feminine gender, so after the vowel stand, this ya is inserted. So ya insertion is a kind of the feminine gender sign. So that is a ya form for the feminine. Ya or ya form in this way can be understood. So that is here ablative case like a sama. So sama, ma, and the but sama reducing. But he put the ba insertion beat to form in this way can be. So now, so here you see, so vowel ending now and the consonant ending now mainly two group. So actually under the vowel ending, so now in general rule we need to notice. So under the date also we have already learned. So such a general rule. Only some before learning here, you see. So of the related to the ablative. So in singular, all long vowel become short, except R in feminine. That is also the same. And then in plural, all short vowel becomes long. But so except the up. So that is different. So but up is changed to the E. Up becomes E. So in this way can be understood. So two rule. And then in singular, that is for the dative. So we don't need to apply that one. And the in plural nan is for vowel and the noun san is that one also only for the dative and genitive. So but so for ablative, in singular all long vowel become short. So maybe instead of saying all long vowel, so e u becomes short. S E U. So in plural, so all short vowel becomes long. Instead of saying like that, so opposite to the singular, EU becomes long S. E U. But became the E. So in this way. But R is in singular also not short, but in plural nothing to say. Okay, nothing to say. So R, but except R. R is just for feminine in feminine gender. So that is a not become short. Okay, that only these two general rule can be understood. So now if we understand that one, So we can understand that declension easily. So for example, in masculine gender and also neuter gender, the same. So except R and the R. Okay, for in a singular R stem, R and the E, so and the U. So in singular and then in, so plural. So this R, after that, sama is added. So that is why, sama. And then another form. So this R, where we have the, ma form that. So, ma. Okay, so we don't use, R sign because here R. Okay, because here R. So, and then for the E, so we use the sama sign. So that is why E, sama. And then for the E, we add the singular ma sign. So, a ma. And also, now one more form. To the A, we add the R sign. But before that, not is inserted. So that is why, eaten. Okay, eaten. So for the U also, so after the U, we add the sama. So U, sama. After the U stem, so we add the ma. So at that time, O ma. So after the U stem, we add the R, but two vowels together for masculine and neuter. So na is inserted. So that is why, u, na. So this one is for R stem, E stem, U stem for singular. So in the R stem, only two for asma and ma. Sorry. So R. So we add the R form, right? So, but not changing, just R by dropping. And between them, nothing like a not insertion, only R form. Okay. So now for singular, so we can understand. So plural is for next. So now example. So for example, R stem is, Buddha. So Buddha, became the, so Buddha, Sama, and then, so Buddha, Ma, and then, Buddha. You see, that is R form. And then Muni, that is for masculine. For the Pala also, the same actually. This Buddha is masculine. This Pala is neuter gender. Now, just say Pala Sama, so Falama, and the Fala like this. So that is for the A. For the E, so Muni is masculine, and then Ati is neuter. So Muni Sama, and then Mune Ma, and then Muni Na, and then so Ati Sama, Ate Ma, and then Ati Na. That is for I end. And also for the U, masculine is Garu. Uh, so neuter is Jaku. So here, Garu Sama, Garo Ma, Garu Na. In the neuter also, Jaku Sama, so Jaku Na, and then, oh sorry, Jako Ma, and then Jaku Na. So in this way, you see. So in singular, so e u becomes short as e u. But here just e u, that is why we don't need to do anything. We don't need to do anything. Okay. So for feminine also. So for feminine is, so this one is, oh sorry. This is masculine and the neuter. Oh, sorry, yeah. At the head, we already masculine and the neuter. Now, for the feminine is, so we, are, so okay, are a list. So just it, just it. Yeah, for feminine. So for feminine gender, uh, so singular. Mhm. So for feminine gender, singular. So here, okay, singular sign is it just sama. So ma and the ah, but before that, na is inserted. So for feminine, singular sign is just ah. So ya is inserted. That is for the, but one more form. So just ya is inserted. That is for ah. Okay, ya and the ya. So now R stem. So to the R stem, just ya is added. So that is why we have the ya. But to the E stem, so ya is added. So that is why ya. For the U also, the ya is added. Also ya in this way. So now example. So example, feminine gender is, we already know that, kanya. Okay, kanya. But so that kanya will be, so kanya, yeah. And then, so 80 or rati. So rati will be, rati, yeah. And then nati, and the sorry. So yaku for the ustan. Yagu. So will be Yagu. Yeah, just Ya is added in this way. Okay. So that is why, for the here in singular, so long vowel becomes short, but all now we are learning. So R, E, U. So nothing to do, just adding those signs, just adding those signs. So singular sign in this way. But for the except R, so feminine gender also long one, R is also long one, but so okay, so here we already saw that E, U, vowel becomes short. So that is why we don't need to say, are not included there. So E, U becomes short, and the others are not. So like that. Okay, so now let's go to the plural for these. Now, masculine gender and the neuter gender, but plural. So plural is, okay, simply, so to form he and the be in this way. So at the time also you see in plural, so those EU becomes long as but A becomes A. Now we are learning the, A, E, U. So that is why. So A, so this A become, sorry, this A become the A after that. So he and B is added. So that is why we have the A, he, and the AB, you see? But the other one, for the masculine and neuter, so E, but that E become long as the E. So after that, he and the B added. So that is why E, he, and the EB. So, and then U also. So that U also short one, that is why become long. So after that, he and the B added. So that is why, U, he, and the U, B. So U, B in this way can be understood. So now example. So Buddha, that is masculine. But Buddha become the A become the A. So that is why Bodhi, he, Bodhi, B in this way. And then Phala, Phala is neuter. So the same. Phale, he, and then Phale, B in this way. And then for the E, so like a Muni, that is masculine. So now U, sorry, E become the E, that is a Muni, he, and then Muni, B, and the Ati is neuter gender. So it become the E, that is a Ati, he, Ati, B, see? And then U for masculine is Garu. So, so Garu become the U, Garu, he, and then Garu, B in this way. And then for neuter, like a Jakku. also, Jaku he, and then Jaku be in this way. Jaku he, Jaku be. So now for the feminine also, actually the same. So
Saidor, excuse me, Saidor.
yes,
I think you miss the I, Muni B.
mu.
Muni B.
Oh yes, thank you. Okay, yeah, munibi. Now for feminine, so feminine plural. Okay, so now feminine plural also. The first one is are. So are nothing to change, just edit. So he and the be. So that is why are he, are be. So this are is very irregular. So not, so it has its own intrinsic characteristic in declension. So but for the e, so that e also exactly the same as the so masculine. So short vowel become long. So e after that, he and the b is added. So that is why e he, e b, and then u also become long. So after that, so he and b is added. So u he, and then u b. So here example. So for example, Kenya. So Kenya he, and then Kenya be, nothing to change. And then so Raddi, but it become the E. So Raddi he, and then Raddi be. Okay. And then for the U, okay, Yagu. So Yagu also short vowel become long. That is a Yagu after that he, and then Yagu after that be in this way. So that is why to remember easily. So by adding these singular sign and the plural sign in this way for respective gender. So actually before the R, ya is before the masculine and neuter. So na is inserted. So if we understand these 2 points, and then just this general rule to all. So long one becomes short, short one. In singular, long vowel becomes short, but so EU becomes short, but no R included. So EU becomes long, the rest are not. But R is changed to the A in the plural. So R is both in singular or plural, nothing change. Nothing change. So in this way, these two general rule for all cases, all stems, so we can understand easily. We can understand. So these detailed explanations are just to deeply understand. Okay, and then now these are short vowel. Now let's go to the long vowel e u. So masculine gender neuter. So for the e u, e. So this one is singular. So singular is, you know, sama, ma, and the R is added back before the R not will be inserted. Okay, for masculine and neuter. So, but general rule in singular, EU need to become EU. So that is fine here. So E become E. After that, so sama is added. So, E sama. And then E becomes short. After that, ma is added. So a ma. And then E become E. After that, R is added, but masculine and neuter gender, na is inserted. So that is why E na. Okay. So too for the U also. U become U. So after that, sama is added. So U sama U becomes short U. After that, ma is added. So O ma and so U becomes U. So after that, R is added, but masculine and neuter, that is a not insert. So, U na in this way for singular. And then, so for feminine, for feminine. Now, so okay, here, so partly, with the example also should go. For the masculine, si, na, ni. Okay, so that is for masculine. So become even the long one, but become short. That doesn't say na, ni, sama, si, sorry. And the se na, ni, ma, and the se na, ni, na, you see. And then for the neuter, su, di, also su, and then long one becomes short, su, di, sama, sorry, yeah, su, di, right, su, di, ma, and then su, di, and the na, okay. And then for the U, so for masculine, like we do. So we do, long one becomes short. We do sama, we do ma, and then we do na in this way. And for neuter, so go da boo, also go da boo, sama, so go da boo, ma, and the go da boo, na in this way. Go da boo, na. And then for feminine, so feminine gender singular is only the ya form. Okay, but and also one more the ya form for the R. Okay, ya form, ya form. So now for the R, we don't need to do anything, just ya is added. So, ya. And for the E becomes short. After that, ya. So E, ya. For the U becomes short. After that, the ya. So ya in this way can be. So now here example. So Kenya. So Kenya, yeah. Oh, that are we already. You see here, Kenya, yeah, for the feminine under the EU also already actually. Yeah, already. But again, we can understand. So Kenya, yeah. But for long one, so net D. So net D, yeah. And for the what do, so what do, yeah. So in this way, for the plural singular form, we can, okay, singular form. And then for plural, so feminine gender plural is the same actually. So we don't need to do anything. Because long vowels are become mean short only in the singular, but long one, that is to the E, just he, and B is added. So, E, he, E, B, and to the U, we don't need to do anything. Just he and B is added. So, U, he, and the U, B, just that. R also R, he, R, B, we have already that one. So now, example is Nadi become the Nadi he. So Nadi B. And then, so what do become the what do he, what do not short B in this way. So now all vowels ending with the ablative case. So in this way, easily, can be declined. Easily can be declined. And then for the, so in this chart, after that here, so these masculine vowel a, e, e, u, u, neuter vowel ending stem a, e, e, u, u, feminine gender vowel ending stem a, e, e, u, u. So we finish. So, but for pronouns also, for the pronoun under the, so data also we, to understand the pronoun system, so we need to, we should learn in this. So 5 group. Now vowel ending we finish. So for the pronoun, so ablative. So the past group is personal pronoun and ma and the do ma. And the second is like a daya k, and then including all remaining pronoun except this ima and the amu. So after that, some numerical pronoun like a ika, twiti, jatu, but banja is other numeral. So pure numeral, numeric in this way. So now for the personal pronouns, the past group. Okay, personal pronoun, the past group. So one is, amma. But this amma is a plural stem. This one is, only for plural. So for the singular, so will be must. So in this way can be need to be understood. So that is why, and also these personal pronouns are quite irregular. So that is why we cannot go this, so the general rules. But so some are, we can follow that way also. You see how it is. For singular ma, but we don't have the ma sama. We don't have the ma ma. So just are form. So this personal pronoun dogma and ma are like a so genderless. So genderless. So male person also can be used ahem or ma, mama. Female person also can use mama or amma like that. So but in declension, so here ma and the ah, so just the feminine characteristic ya insertion. So that is why we have for the singular maya form. Okay, maya form. For plural, so actually ma. So to the ma, yeah, just he and b is added. So here you see a. So this amma stand is a ending. So that a ending in the general rule in plural, a become the a. So that rule is applying here. So that is why, here, so a change to the a. So that is why for plural, we have the may he and the may be. So you see. So similar to that, so we have the dogma also. So dogma is actually dwa for singular. So just dogma is just for plural. So now after the dwa stand, the same as the that ma but so like a feminine gender, ya is inserted. So we have the dwa ya, but from the that form. So dwa ya. So another step. What happened? So dawa change to the da. One of that is dropped. So that is we have the daya form, two form. Dwaya, daya. So in this way, by way of by changing like this. Later development of dwaya. Dwaya becomes the daya. So in this way. But for plural, do, ma. So here also a, and then that a change to the e. So after that, he and the B is added. So that is why we have the do, me, he, and the do, me, be. You see, that is first group personal pronoun. So in this way can be understood simply. Okay, so but for the second group, this second group will be three genders, masculine and the neuter, as well as the feminine. So for that one, if we understand the da, ya, and k, and any other pronoun also can be understood. So only da is the primary one. So when we understand the da, the other ya or k or any other pronoun like sabba or gadara or gadama, inya are exactly the same as the da most. Okay, so now that second group should be for next time. Today, we finished those vowel ending stem in all genders with the ablative case. And also after that, the pronoun. So pronoun, to understand pronoun, so we need to learn in these 5 groups, even though 27 pronouns we have in Pali. But so based on their own way in declension. So personal pronoun is one group, and diagen and any other pronouns is one group, ima one group, amu one group, like that. And then numerical pronoun is one group in this way. So of these 5, so the past one today we finish. Okay, so is there any question?
Excuse me, Saido.
Yes.
Regarding this under genitive, you put gahi patino sevaka or gaha patino sevaka.
Gahabadino should be.
Oh, you put the gahi.
Maybe. Okay.
Hmm.
So Gahabadino,
Gaha patino.
Siwaka. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Okay. Okay, so let's stop here by saying sadhu. So, sadhu,
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 sadhu.
sadhu. Thank you, Bante. Good night.
Good
Sukyo
night.
too.
Isidore, good
Okay.
night.
Good night.